कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Rama and Sita's Dampatyam, their divine couplehood, has been described by all our Acharya Varyas. Beginning with Balakandam, we saw how the Tamil poet Kamban and the Avadhi poet Tulasidasa have beautifully described the meeting of the eyes and the hearts of Rama and Sita. When Rama was asked to go to the forest, Sita insisted that she will also join him in his 14 years of exile. When everything was so fine and so lovely between the both of them, Ravana abducted Sita and Rama did not leave it there. For the sake of his beloved wife Sita, he walked the distance of the entire southern India. He friended with Sugriva, he killed Vali, he asked Sugriva to send the Vanaras in different directions. When Hanuman came and gave him the first-hand report of how he saw Sita in Lanka being troubled by the Rakshasis, he shed tears, he embraced Hanuman. So, for the sake of Sita, Rama did everything. He fought the tyrant Ravana. And now, let us see what Rama does. He tells Vibhishana, I wish to see Sita. Visrajya Shibikam, I want to see Sita. Vibhishana, you go tell that Sita, Mata, Rama wants to see you. Please come in the palanquin, the Shibika, very well dressed. Dress yourself very well. And you come. And he wants to see you after having taken bath, wearing proper clothes, sporting rich jewelry. Sita was a bit startled because she has not had bath for days or weeks together. Her husband may have to see her state to realize how much she was waiting and thinking of him. But when Vibhishana insisted that Rama says that you have to take bath, you have to adorn yourself with silk clothes, you have to wear the jewelry, Mata, I don't have any say, he has told. She did not want to begin this meeting with a wrong note. So she bathed, she dressed herself up very well. She went into the Shibika, the palanquin, and the palanquin was brought amidst the Vanaras, because these Vanaras have been fighting for the sake of Sita even without knowing her or seeing her. So when the Shibika came, Rama told, why then all of you have fought for so long, why is she alone given this special treatment? Can't she walk and come? She has been blessed with good legs, right? Let her walk. Visrajya Shibikam tasmat padbhyam evapasarpatu samipe mama vaidehi pashyantve vanaukasaha. When his tone was so harsh, Vibhishana was surprised because it was Rama who told Vibhishana to go tell Sita, come in the palanquin, in the Shibika. And now he says, why should she come in the Shibika? Let her walk. Vibhishana was getting confused. Is it the same Rama whom I have known for all these weeks? All these Vanaras were surprised. Sir, I thought After having fought for so many days, this man will go hug his wife. Instead, he is shouting, what has happened to this man? And Rama now says, Prapta charitra sandeha mama pratimukhe sthita deepo netra turasyaiva pratikulasi me dridha tadadya vyakritam bhadre mayai tat krita buddhina lakshmanevatha bharate kuru buddhi yatha sukham shatrughnevatha sugrive rakshaseva vibhishane. Like a person who has been afflicted with an eye infection, my eye is suffering when it looks at it. Deepo netra turasyaiva prapta charitra sandeha. I don't know how great is your character. If probably, maybe you put on some weight as well. If you want, you can choose Lakshmana, Sugriva, Vibhishana, whomever you want, you can choose. Why do you come to me? That time Seeta said, Kimmas mamasadrisham vakyamidrisham shrotradarunam ruksham shravayase veera prakritaha prakritamiva. Like a common man who has not had exposure to good education, you are talking, Rama. Saha samriddha bhavena samsargena cha manada yadi teham na vijnata hada tenasmi shashvatam. What is the use of having spent my entire life with you? At the age of 6, when I was 6, I got married to you, Rama. From that day, I've been living with you. I have loved you so much, Rama. I've respected you so much. Is this the prize and the reward that you give for all the love that I have had on you? Rama, I thought we will grow old together and we will love each other till we die. But look at my state. You are doubting my character, Rama. Apadesho me janakannotpatti vasudha talat mama vrittim cha vrittagya bahute na puraskritam. Rama, people say that I was found on Mother Earth, thereby I am the daughter of Mother Earth. That is just for namesake. But remember, Rama, I was born of the fire. If I had thought, I would have turned this entire Lanka into a heap of ashes, Rama. I was waiting for you to rescue me. I never knew that you will speak such harsh words. Then, when Rama was not relenting, Seeta said, if there is only one way to showcase my chastity, my pativratin and purity, I will do it. She went in front of Lakshmana and said, Iti bruvanti rudati bhashvagadgata bhashini uvacha Lakshmanam Seeta dinam dhyana parayanam chitamma kurusaumitre vyasanasyasya bheshajam mithyapavadopahata naham jeevitu utsahe. Hey Lakshmana, I know nobody else but you and your brother. Now when he is doubting me, I have to get into the fire. Will you please light that fire for me? Will you please light that fire for me so that I get into the blazing fire and prove my charitra? All the gods had arrived at that spot when Seeta was asking Lakshmana to do it. When she got into the fire, all the monkeys were startled, they were shocked, where Seeta will never come back. Atmanam manusham manye ramam dasharathatmajam soham yascha yadaschaham bhavansta tad bruvanti me. Rama says, I am a normal son of a normal king called as Dasharatha. I am a normal human being. But he acted like one. Seeta got into the fire. In a few seconds after she got in, somebody held her by hand and came out. Who was he? A person full of bruises. Rama asked, who are you? He said, an Agni Devata. My dharma is to burn anybody or any object that falls within me. But today, look at the surprise, Rama. When Seeta came into me, her pativratyam burnt me. I have come with her. Take her. She is the goddess of purity. Now, comes a question in us. Did Rama really doubt Seeta's character? If he had doubted her truly, is he a person to be respected by us? Remember, I gave you a list of incidents from Seeta Rama's Vivaham till Rama taking all efforts to rescue Seeta by fighting Ravan. Nowhere we had any instance of a doubt where Seeta had on Rama or Rama had on Seeta. But why this? Before Seeta was abducted, please trace your episodes back in Yuddha Kandam when Seeta was abducted. Before she was abducted, when she listened to the cry of Rama's voice, she thought Rama was the affected party and she told Lakshmana, leave this place and go protect your brother. That time Lakshmana said, don't worry Mata, Ajayaha Shashvato Dhruva. My brother is invincible. Nobody can do any harm to him. Mata, I have to protect you. We are in the middle of dense forest. There are Rakshasas around. How can I leave you alone, Mata? I have to be here. Seeta could have insisted further, or she could have listened to Lakshmana. Rather, she said, despite me asking you to go to rescue your brother, to the help of your brother, if you are not going, I genuinely feel, Lakshmana, all these years of your servitude was a hogwash. Probably you were just waiting for the right opportunity when your brother Rama wouldn't be there, so that you can commence your relationship with me. Because you want to have a relationship with me, you were waiting for Rama's absence. That is why you are not leaving this place. Lakshmana shed copious tears. He left his wife, he left his comforts. When he was not asked to go to the forest, he left all of that to serve his mother like Seeta and father like Rama. And today he is getting to hear such nasty words. Rama wanted to prove to this world, I am just not a normal person, I am a to-be king. A king has to be impartial, disinterested. Even if his wife, even if his children do mistake, he has to correct them. Just because it is the minister's wife, minister's children, they cannot escape punishment when normal people can't. Had any other person told Lakshmana these harsh words, I would have punished. How can you accuse someone when you do not have the proof with you? So in such a scenario, Rama thought, even if it is my beloved wife, even if I treat her as my very Atma, if she commits a mistake, I will put her onto the dais and ask her the questions. That is why, to make her feel what kind of accusation she had made on Lakshmana, he threw the same accusation at her. To whom did she make the accusation at? To Lakshmana. So it is to the same Lakshmana that Seeta goes and says, please light the fire. The accusation was the same. The person was the same. So Rama wanted to be a very impartial judge, a very good administrator, where even if his family commits a mistake, they will be put behind bars. Can we ever think of such a political scenario today? Every day we get to read some news which says that this man protected his son because he was a minister. This man protected his wife because he was a minister. Common people, normal people like us, if we commit a mistake, we have to get punished. Correct. But what makes the children, the kith and the kin of the ministers and the MLAs and the politicians so special? That is where Ramarajyam differed. Even if it was Seeta who once said, we may think, so what sir? He could have taken her privately in a room and told her, Aisa mat karna. Rama, good administrator, will never do that. All your judgments and all your decisions have to be discussed in the public. You cannot take people to a separate room. Will you do the same thing for others? Had somebody else committed the mistake, would Rama have taken to a separate room? Did Seeta think twice before accusing Lakshmana? That is why this incident by Seeta accusing Lakshmana, Rama accusing Seeta back is a proof that never doubt devotees like how Seeta did to Lakshmana. If you do, expect the same treatment what Seeta got in Agni Pariksha. So Agni Pariksha is not a test for Seeta's purity or chastity. Had it been truly so, Seeta would have left Rama. It was a beautiful incident that proved that do not doubt the devotees, do not torture them, then Paramatma will surely punish you. This is the exact example. So Agni Pariksha nowhere does state that this is a test on Seeta's chastity. Rather, it is a prayaschittam for the mistake that she had committed. That's it. Once Agni Devata came and gave Seeta back to Rama, Things were normal. Rama spoke to Seeta like how he was speaking before. Seeta was talking to Rama. They knew that this was an incident to teach the lesson to all their children. Well, tomorrow, the next episode is going to be the final episode of Rama Pattabhishekam, the episode for which we were waiting for very, very long time. Let us wait for that episode. I'm equally excited as much as all of you. Let us wait for the Rama Pattabhishekam to happen.
जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रासध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योम भास्करः. Ramayana is such a beautiful itihasa sreshtham that links different parts of Bharata Desham and just not Bharatam, different parts of the subcontinent. 292 episodes in simple English for 15 minutes every day on the Ramayana. We began on the Rama Navami and we are going to conclude on the Makara Shankaranti Uttarayana Punyakalam. This is a lamp that you see in front of me. My great grandfather, my mother's father's father, Pundi, Sri Rangaswamy Iyengar, used to recite the verses of the Valmiki Ramayana religiously every day for 365 days a year for a period of 40 years. And this is the lamp that he used to light. And here are the two bound books which are over 100 years old, which he used to read the verses of the Ramayana from. And here is the wooden stand, the book stand that he used to keep the Ramayana in. Fortunately, I have bequeathed all of them. My great-grandfather was called Pattabhirama Iyengar. My maternal grandfather was called Veera Raghavan. My daughter is named after Seeta Devi as Kshitija. Everything in our family has an association with the Ramayana. I am sure, 100% sure, each of you will have an association with the Ramayana, either with a name, either in the form of a book, either in the form of a lamp, either in the form of a beautiful murti of Rama, either in the form of a beautiful painting of Rama. So let's use the hashtag Ramayana for us and tag and let us know how much each of us have loved Rama, Seeta, the entire Rama Parivar and the Ramayana. This is a moment which we can create with very little efforts from our side till the inauguration of the grand Sri Rama Janmabhoomi temple. Jai Shri Ram.
Namaskara Mastikas, and tentatively scheduled to travel to Abu Dhabi and Dubai in the Met February, to 7 cities in the countries of Australia and New Zealand, namely Adelaide, Perth, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland and Wellington between the 25th of February and the 25th of March. I'm scheduled to travel to Singapore either in the month of April or January, and later I'll be rendering discourses in New Jersey, Boston, Maryland, Pittsburgh, and then in St. Louis and Indianapolis in the month of July. I'm sure you would love to share this message with your friends and relatives. Dear Astika reader, I'm happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.